and welcome to the F45 Brand presentation. My name is Damien Maynard. In this presentation, I'll present how I believe F45 can enhance their brand's equity in today's and tomorrow's future market environments. I'll highlight some key strengths and attributes which have contributed to the brand's recent uprising. I'll then discuss what risks the brands face towards establishing a long-term vision. I'll propose why I feel F45 need to establish a strategically designed brand equity management system. I'll examine how F45 can implement these strategies, finally presenting evaluation techniques on how to bring these strategies to life, enhancing both the immediate and long-term future for the brand. I'll conclude this presentation by stating why I felt this was the most appropriate direction to take. Established in 2011, F45 offer their customers functional-based exercise workouts inside 45-minute classes. At the core of the F45 product is a value proposition of superior physical results in less time. The rapid rise to success is undeniable. The company has rolled out over 1,000 studios in the last 4 years, making them the world's fastest growing franchise. And since the brand opened, the brand has captured consumer insights from their target audience, who are 20 to 35-year-old professional females, to develop a deep understanding and the needs and wants of this consumer group. F45 have positioned themselves to deliver products and services that are unique to this market by assessing the gap in the functional training market for females and referencing points of parity from global market leaders such as CrossFit. F45 have been successful in developing points of parity through their image association to their adaptation of functional-based exercise routines. By visually representing these differences in their brand name, logo, and slogan, the brand has raised awareness through brand image associations. The current marketing mix has become F45's strongest source of brand equity to date. By designing products which deliver upon the brand promise, consumers develop highly desirable attachments with the brand. Behind any great brand is a superior product. Inspiring transformational change has developed loyal consumer attachments, a critical element in the mix. By purposely designing products that connect people, the brand promotes their core values by building communities. Tying these elements into promotional strategies has strategically put the consumer at the heart of the marketing message and kickstarted their phenomenal word-of-mouth promotions. Considering consumers rank brands according to price tiers, implementing value price strategies combined the perfect blend of product quality, product cost, and product price, which commands a premium compared to industry standards. And finally, with over 800 F45 studios nationally, you can access their superior offering by heading to a local studio near you. It is the consistent, desired experience that builds trust, and trust is the foundation for loyalty and promotion. Consistency for F45 must extend beyond a logo and a slogan. If F45 does not manage their brand's consistency, they'll run the risk of sabotaging brand building strategies. Once a company runs up against a major stall in its growth, it has less than 10% chance of ever fully recovering. Unless the brand reinforces their position through a consistent thread of meaning, the brand becomes at risk of stagnation and failure to evolve. The corporate team must be balanced with a focus on both the present and the future. The question is not whether to extend the brand, but when, where, and how to extend it. Without some modification to the marketing program, the brand runs the risk of becoming obsolete or irrelevant to consumers. As the brand expands into new global territories, F45 must be aware that consumers in different parts of the world often react very differently towards marketing activities, affecting how consumers regard price sensitivity and promotional response. Maintaining a strong brand means striking the right balance between continuity and change. I recommend F45 implement a brand equity management system, which is a set of research procedures that are designed to provide brand managers with timely, accurate, and actionable information about the brand. I recommend this strategy to ensure managers can make the best possible decisions in the short run and strategic decisions in the long run. I also recommend the brand immediately consolidates all their marketing material to create a consistent brand message. Brand consistency is critical to maintaining the strength and favourability of brand associations. The brand should look to preserve and defend their current equity by ensuring the brand remains consistent today and in the future. If there is one rule for modern branding, it is that brands never stand still. Brands must be constantly moving forward. I recommend that F45 continues to reinforce their current brand strategy, which is already working to convey the meaning of the brand in terms of brand awareness and brand image. The first step to implementing a brand equity management system is to formalize the company's view of the brand equity into a single document called the Brand Charter. The Brand Charter can provide critical guidelines which affects the entire implementation strategy. By implementing regular brand audits on a 6-monthly basis, the brand can ensure it promotes a consistent message. For example, when the brand first expanded across international boundaries, a brand audit would have been an essential tool to ensure the consistency in brand image and visual standards. The second and most essential step is implementing a brand equity report, which describes what is happening in the brand and why it is happening. By providing regular updates to all key stakeholders through the brand equity report, will ensure a consistent approach for the long-term sustainability and consistency in promoting and reinforcing the brand's meaning. Brand reinforcement requires the marketing team provide adequate support for the entire and far reaches of the brand. Brand managers must preserve and amplify the current sources of equity for the brand where appropriate to extend upon its current message for future expansion. By measuring brand consistency by investing in ongoing brand tracking studies, F45 can gather information through qualitative research techniques such as free association surveys and projective measurement questionnaires to uncover what current level of consumer associations exist and then create consistency in line with these associations. By further evaluating more in-depth quantitative research measures on brand knowledge can help more definitively assess the depth and breadth of brand awareness and the nature of brand relationships being formed with clients. By understanding and measuring more precise information such as consumers' response, purchase intentions, behavioural loyalty, attitudinal attachment, and a sense of community can continue to enhance the entire brand's experience for their consumers. In drawing my final conclusions on F45, the company have developed a very strong and equitable brand. These strengths have come from an incredibly strong brand image. The culture is what creates value and what drives value for consumers, which is delivered and pitched perfectly for their captive target audience. There are risks which can affect the long-term outlook for the brand. However, with such short history, I've recommended a number of key strategies which can ensure the brand can increase their equity in the short and long term. By conducting regular brand audits and brand tracking studies, together with implementing a brand equity management system, I believe these activities will be imperative to the brand's success as they grow into exciting new markets. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation.